Hey there, and welcome to another stream of voice acting WoW Quest for Fun. Today is Horde, so I'm going to continue on my Orc Warlock. Just going to get Twitch and everything situated here, and I'll be ready to go. Alrighty. Took off on the crossroads and the barrens. Twitch and everything situated here, and I'll be ready to go. Kinda Taran, buddy. Just wanted to be on top of me the whole time.
So you've been to the nests and placed the feathers of your prey within them? That took a fair portion of courage, no doubt about it. Do you feel a little tougher, story reader? Because you look tougher now than when you first came here. I guess the Barrens is doing its job.
Oh, got cheese reward.
Well, story reader, I admit there's a place for you in my beloved Horde. You've shown me strength, cunning, initiative. Even Thork recently mentioned you by name, and neither of us are easily impressed. Well done. Now it's time to start pulling your weight. This week's payroll for the Crossroads Guards has gone missing. Gazrog and Ratchet is heading up to the investigation. Talk to him. No. Simply follow the road east of here to the coast.
Farewell.
Carry Hellbrim. We had beast up with spores last time.
Explosive spore clouds? You don't say. Tell me more. Choking? Stinging? Burning of the eyes? Was there itching? Nausea? Mortification? Delightful. Delightful! You've certainly earned your commission, story reader. Think of the possibilities, story reader. Fast-growing fungal delivery agents for any matter of toxins. My companions in the Undercity will want to hear about this. Here are my notes and some additional samples. If we're fast, we can catch the next ship bound for the Eastern Kingdoms. Take the road east of here and follow it to the goblin town of Ratchet. Look for the Broken Keel Tavern toward the south side of the town and deliver these to my associate Sashea within.
Spore WMDs, oh no.
What do you need? Story reader, your reputation among the Horde grows. I've been hearing reports from both the Forgotten Pools and the Stagnant Oasis that you've been a real bane to our Centaur foes. Well done indeed. Regthar Deathgate is in charge of our operations against the Centaur all over the Northern Barrens. He could use a bold warlock like yourself to bolster his forces. Report to him at his outpost along the road west of here and aid him in any way he requires. Go forth.
Will do, Thornton. Alright, so let's go do the reinforcements first.
Strength and honor. We have our duties, Warlock. Duties to the Horde. Ah, I've heard about your work, Warlock. Your timing is fortunate. I've got a major offensive in the works. Go with honor. Blood and thunder. The Centaur leadership relies on a core of trusted, disciplined warriors to keep the others in line. If we reduce their numbers, the Kokar will have no might with which to support their rage. And so, I have a bounty task for you. Around the Lushwater Oasis to the south, slay Kolkar marauders and Stormseers to collect their bracers. Return when you have a heap of these trophies, and the Horde will reward you well. Hezrol Bloodmark is the leader of the Kolkar Centaurs and the Barons. He is fierce, brutal, and cunning. Defeating him would disrupt and fracture the Kolkars, greatly reducing their threat to us. So kill him. Bring me Hezrol's head, and I will mount it from the outpost so that they may know fear. Hezrol leads his people from the Lushwater Oasis to the south.
For the Horde.
We'll do Regthar. Anything
For the Horde.
Beat down some Kolkar Centaurs and get your leader's head so we can go put it on a pike. Guys for the bracers. Whoops. Dirty. What's that do? him up, Breakthar, and I got his head somewhere in my bag. Kinda messy.
How goes your hunting, story reader? Nicely done. I'm sure you struck fear into the surviving centaurs, story reader. With their greatest warrior slain, they will either stop their advances or lash out at us in a foolhardy strike. I hope for the latter. Is Hezrel defeated, story reader? I commend you, story reader. These centaur are undisciplined and cannot focus their rage as the orcs can, but they are fierce nonetheless. In defeating them, your valor is proven.
I'm valorous. Yay.
The Horde commends your successes against the Kolkar, but the Kolkar themselves are maddened. I have reports that a contingent of Kolkar has traveled to the Barrens from their home in Desolus to seek vengeance. My latest report was that even now they move against these bunkers from the west. Face the Kolkar invaders and end their threat in the Barrens. Kill them until their leader, Warlord Kramzar, appears. Defeat him and bring me a piece of his banner as proof. We're counting on you, story reader.
You sure you don't want to put his head on a pike too?
Beware, story reader, look to the west.
Beat these stinking horse people down. Let's just keep beating them up. Such friendly orcs these guys are. We shouldn't pull forwards. Start spawning. Your leader would show up sometime soon. That'd be great. It's kind of being a chicken. I think it's okay. Got this. Oh, it's because that storm seer's hit me too. My very life is ridiculous at this point. Trying to rip off a hunk of his banner. Oh, didn't even see it there. Kind of an odd angle. Alrighty, time to report back in. Which is in the way.
Loktar.
Do you have the banner? You have done it. You have defeated the Kolkar. I will be sure Thrall receives word of your actions here, story reader. Stand tall. You do yourself and the Horde proud.
Strength.
I made the Horde happy. Which makes me happy. Alright. That's probably the battle pet, so off to Ratchet. Seriously. Good old Barons. Alrighty. Good old Ratchet. Giant observatory.
I was hoping for a squad of grunts, but if you earn Sergra's respect, I suppose you'll be more than enough. Let me explain what's happening here. Not long ago, a shipment of silver was stolen en route from here to Crossroads. It was meant as payroll to the guards, and we want that silver back. I'll ask around here for clues, but I want you to investigate the scene of the crime. Head west and look for a crashed caravan wagon just north of the road between here and Crossroads. Find out who took our silver and get it back.
For the Horde.
Will do, buddy. Always happy to help the Horde. Captain Thalokos writes on. Yet another ship from my fleet has been lost to those overzealous humans from Theramore. Their new rear admiral has parked himself right off the coast here. He's boarding or sinking any vessel that doesn't heave to at his whim. Travel south along the merchant coast to his camp. Bring me the medals of the Marines and deckhands. Execute his top lieutenants, Pyre and Buckland. Lay waste to them as they have laid waste to my fleet.
Be careful.
Alright, it's a blood elf. I kind of got to make him sound little goofy. Sasha.
Who are you? Did Helbram send you? Keep a low profile. Quiet! Give me those notes. Were you followed here?
Do not seek death.
It's a secret mission?
What are you two conspiring? Hand me that package.
What? This is nothing. Just some wildlife research.
We've seen the results of your research before. I'll deliver this package to Orgrimmar for study.
Nonsense. You're overreacting. Have you been watching me the whole time?
Warlock, you should know the war chief doesn't trust the undead. Have you heard what happened at Wrathgate? You should do well to consider where your loyalties lie, Orc.
Yeah, unfortunately I do remember Wrathgate. Awful stuff. Chemical warfare and whatnot. Is that all the quest around here? That's what I thought.
Talk to me.
Nebic Mizirix.
The raptors of the Barrens are smarter than raptors in other lands. I think all those smarts are hiding in their horns. If so, then I could grind those horns into powder and use it to make smart drinks. I'll make a fortune. Here's where you come in. I want the horn from the smartest raptor around, King Reaperclaw. Leads a whole pack of intelligent raptors up on the bluffs north of Ratchet. Bring me his horn, and don't get ripped to ribbons like everyone else I've sent. Keep it real.
That's encouraging. Everybody else just gets shredded. Wanted poster here. Wanted, Captain J. Garvey of the Maiden's Dagger, charged with piracy on the open seas, kidnapping, extortion, arson, slavery, et al. Garvey recently arrived in these waters leading a crew of South Sea freebooters and was last seen assaulting Frey Island. Bring proof of death in an identifiable condition. Gazlo. That flight path. Quest up here in the observatory. With the ginormous, odd-looking telescope. Wouldn't be goblins if it wasn't huge and odd.
Welcome to Ratchet. Hope you're looking for work.
What up, Gazlo?
Thrall paid me and my boys well for helping out with the construction of Orgrimmar, so I decided to set up a port here. We do most of our business through Booty Bay and Baron Revelgaz. All this new friction between the Alliance and the Horde was leading to windfall profits until Rear Admiral Hartley sailed into my harbor and started poking his prow into my business. He's been searching and seizing vessels, flying Horde colors, with the goal of depriving them use of a neutral port. I'm not about to allow some fat-fingered human to cut into my profits. Get me the schematics of his flagship. Hartley's chief engineer is soaking himself at the Broken Keel Tavern, just up the hill. That dirty pirate Baron Longshore was the terror of these waters before the Alliance demolished his fleet and rounded up the survivors. Am I happy about it? Do I look like a bundle of joy and good cheer, story reader? Longshore raided some of my most valuable cargo before his capture. Rumor has it he buried it before he was caught. I want my goods back. Find Longshore in the Alliance camp just south of here and see if you can get him to reveal where my treasure is.
Can do, Gazlo. Thanks for building org. We really appreciate it. Alright, and there's another one up on the docks in there. Yep. Wharfmaster Dizzywig.
What's up? Something I can help you with, story reader? There's a shipment I've got to see through other eyes. Gazlo promised me a promotion if I can help him with Ratchet's pirate issues. The problem is these new buccaneers that sailed in and took over Frey Island south of here. They're not just after our goods, they've got grudges to settle. The other night, they even went after one of our war galleons. I've got plans in the works to deal with the situation, but Gazlo wants to see quick results. Head over to Frey Island and start lopping off some heads, will you?
Such friendly guys, these goblins.
This pirate situation is really crimping my operation. Captain Garvey is attacking any vessel in sight, even the ones whose owners paid me my bogus protection money. We need to get these pirates on the take, and fast. I know just the guy. One of Garvey's lieutenants is open to wheeling and dealing with the Dizzywig way. He's offered to arrange a little mutiny for me. Once we get these guys working for us, it's all gravy, see? Talk to my boy Tony Two Tusk on Frey Island in the south.
Keep it real.
Will do, buddy. Oh,
Yo,
give the quest to me.
be good.
There we go. Alrighty, plenty of quests now. Let's go up north first. Find out what happened to the guard's payment and get that raptor horn to make some smart drinks. Who wouldn't buy a drink that makes you smarter? Goblins are kind of all about that. Looks like the caravan got a little sidetracked if it's supposed to be heading to Crossroads. Got run off the road. This Horde caravan was not merely robbed, it was savagely brutalized. Crates of supplies have been ripped apart by sharp claws. The wagon has been demolished, the food has been eaten and the silver is gone, and yet useful supplies have been left behind. Animal tracks surround the wreckage, tracks made by enormous curved claws. They appear to be raptor tracks. Your first instinct is that raptor riders assaulted the caravan, but the impressions aren't deep and there are no non-animal tracks to be seen. The tracks head northeast of here toward the east side of Thorn Hill. The answer to this mystery must lie in its shadow. Got raided by raptors. Big old giraffes. Oh, got a quest over here. Kalima. Wapta twapping can be wuff, but I've designated the new Wapta twaps that eliminate much of the whisk. Set the twap on the ground and it will sweet like a wapta, lowering one into the twap. When a wapta steps on my wapta twap, it'll swink down so it's less dangerous. It's really easy. I would do it myself, but recently I ran across King Weepakwa. That's a little hard.
Stay away from the
It's fun, but hard. Alright. Found out where the caravan tracks went. Before you lies an entire community of raptors, ducking in and out of hovels, snarling at one another, and working together to construct primitive huts. Collections of shiny things surround their nests. Mystery solved. They like shinies. Who blames them? It's clear that these raptors acted alone to steal the Horde silver. It's time to teach these beasts a lesson. Yeah, because they'll totally associate that. They're like, oh, I stole shinies and this guy whooped my butt with shadow magic. Oh, fell energy. Oh, I have to slay specific organs. Dum-de-dum. Stolen silver. How you guys carried the whole crate over. I'm taking it back. Pretty sure those guards will be okay. Where's Big Daddy? Oh yeah, I gotta catch some widow waptas. Placing wapta twap. Ah ha ha, you're all tiny now. Do I? Okay. A widow wapta. Hey wapta, come over here. I need a miniaturize you. Oh, don't let me do that in. Ah ha ha, you fell for it. Too. Oh, there's Big Baddie. King Reaper Claw. Going down, Reaper Claw. Clever enough to have bodyguards. It's like Jurassic Park all over again. Like packs. Use your horn to make smart drinks. I hope you meant the horn on your head. Otherwise, I'm even more worried about goblins than I already am.
I can't attack that top.
Hey buddy, you wanna be a little wapta for me? There we go. Yeah, yeah, with a wapta, buddy.
I can't use that item yet.
Yeah, yeah, another little wapta, buddy. You're so kawaii. Skill
Ravager Raptors. Ravenous Ravager Raptors. Try saying that 5 times fast. Go and give our Whittle Waptas back to the Whittle Troll.
What you want?
Where's the Whittle Waptas? Hooray! You trapped the Waptas I was looking for! Now we will train them for trolls to ride to slaughter the Orions!
Spirits be with you, man.
Oh, the Horde! Oh, I forgot the voodoo to await them. We're gonna need some smaller trolls. Yeah, use your tiny traps on some trolls. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Scary fire elementals.
So. You look roughed up, Warlock. Did you tussle with the thieves?
Yeah, just a little bit. Azrog opens the lockbox and begins counting up the silver while you relate your story.
What? Raptors? Just the raptors? Assaulting our caravans and looting them? Perhaps they are as intelligent as the rumors say. As if we didn't have enough problems. Now we've got to deal with brainy lizards with the lust for coin. Here, story reader, you've earned a share of the rescued silver. Thank you. Go forth to victory.
You, Azrog. Find this ship schematics.
Good day to you.
The drunken engineer blinks blearily at you. Club him unconscious.
See you later.
Yeah, take that, buddy. Oh no. Homies are gonna jump me. This is Ratchet. There are no rules. As long as we have enough coin. The engineer slumbers fitfully on the floor, rifle through his pockets. Thanks for the schematics, buddy.
Time is money, friend.
In here.
Glad I could help.
Set my hearth here. Give dude his raptor horn.
Time is money,
Got
friend.
a Mizzywix. Mizzywix.
Did you get King Reaperclaw's horn, story reader? I need to test my first smart drink.
Please do it on yourself.
Great, you got it. Let's grind this up and mix it up with some wine. And
Right back.
now let's try it. Ugh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I bet you're drinking raptor horn, bro. That a hit. Guess it didn't make you smart.
What's up,
Keep it
Gazlo?
quick, kid. I ain't got all day.
Yep,
I sure could use your help, kid.
You got the goods? Ah, this is it. This is it right here. So his flagship is named the Bellipotent, eh? Let's see what it'll take to send this nuisance to the bottom of the sea.
Gazlo spreads the plan on the table and jabs a tiny finger aft of the ship below the waterline.
There, the hole is thinnest there, where the crankshaft meets the paddle wheel, and it's right next to the magazine. Story reader, I can't be held responsible if some enterprising Horde warlock were to attach a limpet mine to the part of the hull, not even if I supplied the mine, and paid him handsomely. The ship is anchored just southeast of here. Go to it. Then radio me with this stolen gnome quarter.
Ready for all kinds of business out south. Well, getting jumped by stealthy commandos. Coming down, thermal punk. Gonna bomb your whole city one of these days. Get ready for that. It's a little dark. Poor candy. Oh crap, good. Well, okay. Wondered if I needed to loot them, but I need to loot the Marines. Let's tear them up, Hunter, homie. Or not. I should probably head towards the other place. Probably get some. Fill up that ship. Get the captain's head. Slay the lieutenants. All kinds of business up in here.
Can I help you?
Har har, so old Gazzy ain't given up on his goods yet, has he? Well, looks like that old floppy-eared gold grabber just gave me something to bargain with. I'm bound for that gallows for sure, mate. That treasure's no good to me now. Unless I can use it to buy me life. I'll make a deal with ye, orc. Smash these monocles, and I'll tell you where me treasure's buried. Oh, me word is good, friend. I used to be a real baron, you know.
See you around.
Yeah, sure you were. So what do we need here? Oh, just strike a deal with him.
Hey there.
That's what I just did. The Baron lifts his monocles.
Come on then, Warlock. Do ye trust me?
Sure.
Har! Pleasure doing business with ye, story reader.
Greetings.
The Baron rubs his sore wrists, his face widening into a malevolent grin.
Oh, I won't be running off just yet. I'll free me mates and murder me way out of here at the time of me choosing. As for you, a deal's a deal. Let's talk about that treasure.
For the Alliance.
Here's the deal, mate. To protect me treasure map, I tattooed it onto me first mate's scalp. Of course, he's dead now, along with most of me crew. The Alliance doesn't even know what they have. His severed head is hanging from a tree at the entrance to this camp. Grab that head and take it to Gazlo, back in Ratchet.
Have a good one.
Alrighty. I'm sure Gazlo will like some treasure. There's the Lieutenant. Come down, Lieutenant. Let him out without a fight. Did I miss somebody up there? Oh, that's the first mate's head. Get that on the way out. I'm gonna go mine that ship. Blow it sky high. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just here to blow this baby up. Thinnest part of the hole. I think he said it was next to the magazine. I just not seeing it. Here, I gotta read this. Crankshaft meets the paddle wheel. It would help if I knew what a crankshaft was. I'm guessing the paddle wheel. Oh. Maybe here. Oh. Angry McCrew. Stinking lobster, dude. Obviously don't know my boating terms at all. There we go.
Excellent. I wish I could have seen the look on that Rear Admiral's face when his flagship went up like a candle. Let me use my telescope here to take a look at the damage.
Oh, there you go, buddy.
What? What? That thing is still floating? Hartley must have moved the munitions ashore in case his ship was mined. I underestimated you, Hartley, but for the last time. Hartley must have unloaded all of his ordnance along the beach. Let's pull his teeth out, story reader. Run along the shore and look for his munition stockpiles. Light him up and he'll be landlocked and unarmed while the Bellapont is repaired. I'll meet you back here in Ratchet.
Stone now.
pirates and stuff I gotta kill back there. Okay. And there's another ammo dump. Pirates. Scallywags. Salty sea dogs. Big scary ogre. As I can, I guess. He's got a quest item. Tony Two Tusk. Hey man, did Dizzywig send you? Good, good. Did you bring the money? No? What about the guns? What? Leave it to Dizzywig to expect a mutiny on the cheap. No matter, man. We can take this work. First we need the money. Captain Garvey likes to hoard the loot we've been earning. Money I can use to pay off my hand-picked mutineers. The treasure pile is just outside the barracks here. You'll need to take care of Captain Garvey's treasure first. Now Glomp ain't no pushover. Believe me, I tried pushing him over once. He don't budge for nothing. Of course I just killed Glomp. Oh well. We'll go do get the Captain Garvey's head. Still get dark on our dwarf. I think Horde would be cool with being on a ship. Just because it's not on the ground, but I guess there's always an exception. I mean, there's a wild hammer dwarves too. The South Sea Pearl and the Conquest will be joining us within a week to help with the invasion. Oh, really? How they gonna do that when you ain't got no head? Gotta beat up Glomp again. by which I mean treasurer. Not his big orc booty, or ogre booty.
Hello, man.
You got the cash? That money will go a long way to winning over the hearts and minds of heartless, thoughtless cutthroats. Look at that, we're loaded. In Mutiny you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Let's go get some power, story leader. Or story reader. Now, any good mutiny is going to need serious firepower. Captain Garvey claimed all the best firearms for himself, a whole shipment of big, heavy, dwarven flintlocks. He keeps them at his side in the other building across the island. Grab me 6 of those rifles and I'll distribute them to me future officers.
Be seeing ya.
Alrighty. Just over there and clear the place out. So shouldn't be too hard. Hey, Garvey, didn't I take your head off already? I'm gonna take your guns.
Talk to me.
Guns, man. You got the stuff? Tony unhinges one of the weapons and peers down the barrel. Oh, very nice. Shiny, loud. Now we're talking. Not much left to do but close the deal. Now for my favorite part of any mutiny, the killing. For pirates it doesn't matter who's supposed to be in charge, only who's in control of the ships. Anchored on the east end of this island is the Maiden's Dagger, Captain Garvey's old flagship. He left his most trusted officer in charge, Alicia Cuthbert. Once we take her out, the ship is ours, and so is the sea. I'll get the men onto the boats. I need you to board the Dagger and blow this horn from on deck. That'll be our signal to board. Yar!
Spirits be with ya, man.
How about I just take the ship for myself? How does that sound? Come on, mates, take the ship and give no quarter. Go below deck? Maybe no. Right, Cuthbert should be below decks. Come with me, man. There she is, man. Let's finish this business.
I should have known you were behind this two tusk. Have at it, traitor.
I need a target.
Don't mind the warlock. He's half a dozen imps. We did it! The Maiden's Dagger is mine! All mine! You tell Dizzywig that I'm open to negotiations. Yeah, you would.
How you doing?
I could just take you down right here, buddy, and have the ship myself. Lucky I'm diplomatic. off that dude's scalp. Ugh. This doesn't sound right. Got the map tattooed on his head, or apparently. Everybody wants a piece of me. Oh, makes a little bit more sense. First mate was a Tauren. Alright, let's go turn in all these goodies. Pain train. Leave me alone. Captain the Sprite Son.
Fill my hand with medals from their dead, and I will know that vengeance has been given to my fallen privateers. I see you've made the righteous Rear Admiral suffer as I have. Perhaps this blow will weaken the resolve of Northwatch. His supply of fresh recruits seems inexhaustible, but the loss of his top lieutenants will weaken him for some time.
Good luck, friend.
Don't mind me, I'm just riding my chopper over the top of your house.
Time is money, friend.
Something I can help you with, story reader? There's a shipment I've got to see to otherwise. Is that the Maiden's Dagger I see weighing anchor in the distance? Did you have anything to do with that? So Tony is running the show there now? Good. We need more pirates like him in these waters. He's a real businessman.
Dizzywig rubs his hands together greedily.
Speaking of business, I suppose I owe you a cut. Would you be interested in insuring any of our new loot? You never know what can happen in a town like this.
Yeah. Is that a threat, buddy?
Superb! Gazelle will reward me handsomely for this. And I'll reward you, less handsomely, of course. A goblin's gotta make a living, you know.
Have a good one.
Time for a mount. Do that after we turn in all these quests here. Ooh, and a V-dub. That will help a lot.
Hey there, just passing through?
Ha! Beautiful work, story reader. Those Alliance cretins will never trace this back to me. Meanwhile, it's back to business as usual. Smuggling, double dealing, price gouging. I've got a lot of work to catch up on. Here, I'll let you in on a cut of my future profits. Enjoy. Was Baron Longshore alive? Do you have anything for me? What? What is this? I send you out to fetch my treasure and you bring me a big filthy head? Gag Sprocket, shave this for me, pronto! Sure thing, boss. Thanks. Sink me, you were right. There's a map tattooed on the skull. That cursed Baron, he buried my treasure right under my nose. Or above my head, anyway. The map points to a place on the bluffs over Ratchet to the south. Follow the road west of the city. Get atop the hill, head south, then run back towards the coast and look for an enormous tree overlooking the bay. Fetch my treasure and I'll split it with you.
I can get a bling cane.
What's happening? Something I can help you with? Goods to ship? Perhaps an engineering job? Ah, that sort of business. You know, these pirates are always looking out for their own. No sooner is Baron Longshore in a stockade than this Garvey fellow comes looking for vengeance. You don't suppose anyone will come looking to avenge Garvey, do you? Maybe I should put you on retainer.
Drink water after doing all these goblin voices. Sorry, just checking out the wall full of stuff. Alright. First I'm gonna run back to Org. Get him out.
Keep it real.
Which mount should I use? Always dug the wolves. Let's go with the black werewolf. I'll set it there for now. Switch out with the chopper once I get flying or riding. Might as well empty out the inventory while I'm doing this. So I'll use that rapid punch.
blood and thunder. Raw.
Do I already
May
have
your
writing?
blades never dull.
How's that work out? Thought I had to buy it. Well, I feel a little stupid. Just go ahead and hearth back to Ratchet then. Came out here for nothing. Alrighty. Should have noticed when the mounts weren't redded out. Sure hope so. Yeah, it looks like. I think. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of a obvious landmark, I would think.
Hold it, Orc. I promised you ye where the treasure is, but never promised ye could keep it.
True. You know what? I'm a warlock. Let's write something a little more warlock-like. Could ride one of my dread seeds, but I like the headless horseman that a lot. That'll be cool once I actually get flying.
Keep it quick, kid.
I'm going to close my eyes, story reader, and when I open them, I expect to see wall-to-wall treasure. Deal?
Yeah, sure.
Nice work, story reader. Oh, the Baron tried to stop you, did he? Well, I hope you gave him a pounding. Now, I promised you a cut of the goods you recovered. Let's see. That's 1% of 0.5%. Ah, here you go. Enjoy your cut of the loot, story reader. I hate to share, but business is business, and that double dealer Nozzlepot is guaranteed a 10% cut of this treasure. Can you deliver this to him at the outpost in the north? He's got a little research station upstream along the river. If you travel just northeast of town here, Horton Hornblower can give you a free ride on one of his riverboats. Tell him I sent you.
Take those eyes to the summit. Guess we're gonna try and do that. Oh yeah, you know what? Getting kind of scatterbrained here with the mounts. so they can look through its eyes. I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Alright. So, what all do we need to do with that? Thunderhead Summit, southwest of Ratchet. Okay. I don't get it. That do it? Maybe? Guess I was just supposed to bring the little dude up here. There we go. A little awkward.
Well done, friend. From here we can survey the land.
It's a ghost cow. Quite the view there.
Merciful Earth Mother, look at the scope of the devastation. We're lucky the entirety of the Barrens isn't crumbling into the sea. But what's this? Something else is happening to the land south of the fissure.
Quite the view we got here, huh, buddy? Kind of the whole point.
Indeed, the flora is growing unchecked, devouring the land, similar to our findings from the oases. We must do everything in our power to stop the same from happening here. We'll have to step up our investigations of the oases and stop this phenomenon at the source. We'll talk again at the crossroads.
Or just talk here. Hey, Jerikai
The
Mountain.
winds guide you.
Tonga knows these lands better than any of us, and I believe it physically hurt him to see it torn asunder. I am glad Tonga was able to witness the overgrowth firsthand. Words can't convey the scope of the damage. Did you bring his totem? I will return it to him when I am finished here. Can what's happening to the south happen here? Judging by what you found at the Forgotten Pools, these oases may be the key. Let's perform an experiment. Here, take these seeds I've collected from the summit here. They are dead and infertile, but carry them down to the stagnant oasis just below us. If there is a fissure there, then place the seeds within it, and observe. Report your findings back to Tonga at the crossroads.
Ancestors march
Ooh, Jarek.
over you.
If you'll actually give
Go
me the quest.
in peace. Walk with the Earth Mother.
Beat up some snap shells while we're there, too. Snap jaws. And get their snap shells. I don't know why I was gonna say it. Didn't say that anywhere on it. Snap jaw shell. There we go. happens. Yeah, definitely something up with those oases. Back there and take a flight path back to Ratchet. Do the next quest. Or the riverboat to Nozzlepot.
Greetings, traveler.
The times we live in are as fickle as the shifting winds, Warlock. The ground itself quakes and cries out in anguish. We must remain resolute or we ourselves will be engulfed by the turmoil. Your findings are amazing. Jarek was wise to send you there. We now know that whatever rests under these oases can create life from nothing. No doubt this is causing the havoc to the south, but my primary concern right now is preserving the balance up here. We must study this more. What else have you brought me? Thank you, story reader. Studying the beasts of an area can tell much about the area itself. We shall see what tale these shells tell, and possibly unravel the mystery of what's happening in the Barrens. Please accept my gratitude for your aid, and perhaps you can use these coins. I find that I do not need them.
We shall meet again.
Noble Tarim.
Strange. Very strange. Story reader, these shells tell me much, but I fear many more questions are now raised. I will send these to Thunderbluff to confirm my findings. I may need your assistance again soon, friend.
Anytime, buddy, just ask. Off to Ratchet to catch the boat to Nozzlepot. That's a pretty cool looking boat.
You're a story reader, right? Gazlo told me to take you up the river. Hop in when you're ready to go.
We'll do Hornblower. Hey, buddy. Where can I get one of these?
Woo! That was a bit of tight squeeze, but the rest of the trip should be a breeze. There's nothing quite like the smell of Duratar on a warm, comfortable boat ride.
And really think it'd be upriver. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was all the way up there.
This is where you'd expect something to go wrong on a beautiful trip like this. Everyone always says, Horton, why do you drive a boat up and down the river? I ask them, why don't you? That's usually where I run out of witty retorts. We're pulling up near your stop. Head due west along the road to reach Nozzlepot's outpost.
Thanks for the ride, bro. Oh, I guess it's just turning around. I was wondering where he was going. Got a little rocket takeoff strip there.
It's my way or the highway, pal.
Good day. Need some screws tightened or some bolts loosened? You've come to the right place. Welcome, Warlock. Fresh off the boat from Ratchet. Any news?
Nozzlepot snatched the bag of gems from you.
Gaslow costs us 10%. You tell him I'm coming to weigh these, or I'm going to weigh these. I suppose he expects me to pay you a delivery fee as well. Fine, fine. Have some spoils. Hey, story reader. Do you see this footprint? We found them all over the camp last night. Nothing's missing, but all our belongings have been examined. The muddy trails lead back toward the sludge fen. Someone's been sniffing around, and I don't like it one bit. Can you go west to the sludge fen and investigate? See if you can find any more tracks just like this one. Hey, story reader. We've got a real problem here. There's an overpopulation of hyenas just west of the sludge fen, and they're starting to become a menace. If I have to listen to them caterwauling one more night, I might go crazy. Vernon over there says the hyenas might even have made off with one of those stabled pigs. We can't have that happening. Can you go thin out the hyena numbers? You'll find them parading in broad daylight to the west.
Hey, I got you.
Nozzlepot.
What's up?
What's up, Sputter Valve?
I used to direct Steamwheel's shredder development program, but last month I struck out on my own. Now all my supplies have blacklisted me. Worse, my development efforts haven't even gotten off the ground yet. I could use your help, story reader. I'm just a little guy, trying to set up my own independent business. Working hard toward the Azerothian dream, you know? Well, as soon as I set up shop, the venture company next door decided they wanted me out. They've been harassing me with threatening letters using words like cease and desist. Worst of all, the schematics for my newest machines are missing, and I know those corporate pilferers stole them. Go to the sludge fen and knock out some of their employees. I know they're hiding my blueprints. The venture company have a small research facility west of here, just past the sludge fen. I don't know very much about what they're doing, but did manage to discover that they're experimenting with something called a samoflange. Now, what the heck is a samoflange? Well, whatever it is, I want to examine it, so I need someone to go get it. I obtained a copy of their control system operating manual. You should be able to figure out how to disengage the samoflange from it.
Catch you on the flip side. Yo.
See if I can help him out.
I figured I would step up my research efforts by borrowing some technology from the venture company. See, their new shredder is best of breed, from the interchangeable hands to the control grips. My business partner, Whistlecrank, is west of here in the sludge fen doing some field research for me, but he hasn't gotten back yet.
Don't be a stranger.
I'll just have to do those other quests for you, buddy. Just gotta find out what those muddy footprints lead to and get that dude his blueprints back, thin the hyena herds. Find out what the heck a samoflange is. Dinosaur footprints to me. Grass, sand, and sludge mixed together to form the vague resemblance of a footprint. The tracks are smeared, almost as if the creature drags its feet. Mixed in with the mud are traces of oily sludge from the nearby rig. The trail is bloody. You follow it to a nearby bush where you find the remains of the creature's last meal. These tracks are fresh, and they lead down into the water. You look around and notice the lake is covered in slick oil. This once beautiful oasis has been ravaged. You feel a deep sense of foreboding. Whatever is lurking around the sludge fen, it doesn't appear to be human. Judging from the remains around its tracks, it's also dangerous. You decide to follow the tracks down to the bottom of the lake and look for the creature's resting place. I will do that in just a second.
Yo!
I will decide to do that in just a second.
I don't suppose Sputtervalve sent you? I'm in a bind here. I hopped in without realizing that I need a key to unlock the shredder's movement column. One of the other shredder operators asked me if everything was okay, and I panicked. Instead of telling him that I was missing my key, I told him there was some sort of mechanical problem. We need to get out of here on the double. Search the upper level of the derrick. Supervisor Lugwizzle should have a key for the shredder. Help me out here. Right back.
Ready? Let's see what's down at the bottom. Eating people and examining stuff. Oh, it's a sludge beast. wherever it is. Somewhere around here, supposed to be one. Maybe I'll just see if I can get the key first. There's the key over there. I think it is. Find out. Give me that key. Lug was it? There we go. Let's see if we can find that bog creature. Or sludge beast. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's a big angry sludge beast.
Hungry! Me sorry!
We're a sludge beast. Just trying to avenge the oasis.
What's up? Quick, we need to get out of here before someone gets suspicious. Yep, this looks like the right key. Let me just make sure I know how to work this thing. Rotation control. This regulates speed and stability. Fine arm movement control. Just look at this. I can't believe the venture company could design something this much better than ours. I've got to get this back to the outpost. I suppose I'll learn as we go. Couldn't be too hard. Just some buttons here and a lever or two. Well, are you ready to go? Glad I could help. All right. I think I can figure out how to operate this thing. This isn't right. Okay, I think I've got it now. Follow me, story reader.
Pretty slow and inefficient shredder you got there. What are we gonna get ambushed? What?
There's the stolen shredder! Or stop it! Or Lug Wiggle will have our hides!
Oh, I guess it was a goblin. Nice, got all the blueprints too.
Looks like we're out of the woods, eh? Wonder what this does.
Oh, now you can move. And I'm in combat, so I can't follow you. There's a hyena we need to take out. That went well.
Oh boy, do you suppose Splitter Valve will mind if the shredder is just a little bit inoperable? I'll try to get it started again. You go ahead. I'll find my way back on my own.
I don't have a target.
Guess I already have enough. Find out where Samophange is. Variety of buttons, levers, and blinking lights are somewhat erratically arrayed on the face of the control console. A small gauge indicates that the apparatus is currently operating within optimal levels and indicates that control valves 1 through 3 are currently open. There is a small keyhole set into the lower right side of the control panel. 3 control valves are currently open. The various readings on the control panel lead you to presume that they must be shut off before the apparatus can be shut off. Find the valves. Here's one. Here's two. Right, and apparently this is a Samophange. And 3. The lights indicating the 3 control valves dim as they are shut off. Green lights slowly fade into yellow, and the switch controlling the apparatus is now movable. With the valves closed, it can be turned off. With the apparatus deactivated, the control panel can be opened up and the Samophange removed from the console. With everything else in place, all that is left is to acquire the key to unlock the console. I guess that's not the Samophange. Gonna get it. First, gotta get the console key. And it's over here. Tinkerer Sniggles. Key. Console lights are dimmed, and the gauges and dials all read at 0 positions, everything idling. Turning the key in the lock, the control console unlocks. A red light at the top of the console turns off, and all power drains from the terminal. Pulling open the face of the control console reveals a dense jumble of wires, tubing, and other strange mechanical objects, most of which seem to serve no practical purpose. Pushing them aside and digging deeper into the console, you find the Samoflange. A tug removes it from the housing.
So, this is a Samoflange. Answers all my questions. There's the Zeppelin from Thunderbuff to Orgrimmar.
What's shaking?
It's good to be your own boss. Hey, could you spare a couple of copper for a sandwich? I'm starved. I can't believe they would stoop so low. Did you get my blueprints back? Thanks for covering my blueprints. Now my work on the Silver Bullet X831 can continue. Oh, you're back, story reader. Do you have the Samoflange? This is, interesting. Yes. A device this complex is best analyzed by a team of skilled engineers in a clean room, painstakingly reverse engineering each component in a controlled environment. But who has that kind of time? Let's just fire this thing up and see what it does. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. Oh, there's the Samoflange. And it blew up. Oh, darn! Well, that didn't go as expected. I think I busted it. No need to panic, though. Do me a favor and walk this across the way to Brack here in the camp. He'll bang this sucker back into shape real quick.
Be careful out there.
Talk about the shredder.
He wrecked it?
Sputtervalve mutters angrily to himself before continuing.
Hopefully we'll be able to get something of value from the wrecked shredder prototype. My business depends on it. I'll start tearing that sucker apart and we'll see what makes it tick. Oh, let me give you something for your trouble, too.
Keep it real.
Some bracers. Inventory's starting to get full again. I got no bags on this server. Well, for Horde on this server. Back to novel pot.
I get no respect around here.
What about the sludge beast?
You saw sludge being dumped straight into the lake? I wouldn't be surprised if the sludge beast were a product of Venture Company's carelessness. Good riddance. Those filthy pests are more trouble than they're worth.
If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
I'm talking about the hyenas.
Makes sense.
Did you say Samoflange? Sputtervalve scored us a Samoflange? Let me see that thing. Yeah, we can get this working again, no problem. Hand me that huge mallet.
Careful out there.
We just need to knock the centrifugal rotary ball clutch back into alignment. Easy. Billowing clouds of white smoke? Is that by design?
What?
I think I really put my foot into that one. It looks like I might have knocked one of the load-bearing fluxers into the spokes of the deregulator gear. We can fix this easy. I know an expert on triple expansion piston drives who would love to get her hands on a Samoflange. Take the broken Samoflange to Winnicky Bolt Bucket, just south of Morshawn Rampart. She'll patch her right up. Hey, no need to walk. This gives me the perfect opportunity to test my personal people porter device.
I'm scared.
On your way.
How do I use a personal people porter device.
Okay, my personal people porter is ready for testing. I mean, ready for use. I wouldn't test unproven hardware on you, would I?
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm ready to teleport, I think.
Stand still, story reader, and hold your breath in case you end up in the over in the ocean.
Hey, Winnicky Bolt Bucket.
Interesting.
I'm very busy with my work, Warlock. Unless you have something for me, it'd be best if you moved along. Oh, what's this? A samoflange, you say? What's a samoflange? Ah, but look at the way it moves when you handle it. And there's a sound of intricate gears inside? Oh my, I want to fix it and see what it does, don't you? I want to fix this samoflange, but to do that, I'm going to need some supplies. I ran out of 17.5 gauge nugget slugs, and I'm going to need a bunch of those for the work ahead. Unfortunately, the closest place to get them is the Burning Blade Farm to the southwest. The place will be heavily guarded, so be careful, but the samoflange just might be worth the risk. Search the tool buckets and then return to me when you've gathered enough nugget slugs.
Keep it real.
Progor.
Loktar.
Drink.
While we cast our eyes toward the cataclysm, who watches our backs? While our leaders take up arms against Deathwing, the Burning Blade plots our downfall. Even as we speak, they are gathering recruits and supplies at the farm to the southwest. I care not to meet the death at the hands of the Burning Legion. It's time we take matters into our own hands. Story reader, will you help me to the vigil, or help me keep the vigil? Go and slaughter their ranks before it's too late.
Strength.
Alrighty, slay some Burning Blade and get some nuggets. Nugget slugs. Can't hide behind that wagon wreckage, buddy.
Speak, friend.
Thank you, story reader. This old orc will sleep more safely at night.
Be safe.
Glad to hear it.
Well,
After your nugget slugs.
Do you have the nugget slug, story reader? I've been eyeing the samoflange and I can't wait to tinker with it. Great, you got them. Now I can get to work. Well, that didn't work. The structural integrity of the samoflange is at an all-time low. I could add some more dials to try and fix it, but that might make things even worse. Look what I discovered. Look what I discovered when I blocked the release valve and blew the cover off the differential casing. Though the personal stamp of Boss Copperplug. Take this back to Sputtervalve and tell him to find the Copperplug genius. Then, when you're done here, just talk to me and I'll send you back using Brack's teleporter.
Have a good one.
Great, another goblin teleporter.
Yeah.
This'll
what do
work
you
well.
want?
Did Brack say this teleporter thing was tested? Well, if you're ready to go back to Nozzlepot's outpost, just say the word. I hope you get there in one piece.
Yeah, send me back to Nozzlepot's outpost, hopefully in one piece.
Well, spit it out.
Is that my Samoflange? I don't even recognize him. Winicky said what? Copperplug? Boss Copperplug? Oh no, this might be tricky. Back when I was in the Tinkers Union, Boss Copperplug was the best engineer we had. He defected to the venture company shortly before I left and took his greatest techniques with him. He hoarded his secrets, doling out bits and pieces of knowledge to his trusted inner circle. If he built the Samoflange, then he's probably got the manual. Last I heard, he was operating right here, out of Boulder Lode Mine in the northeast. Get the manual from him and collect the pages from his followers.
Have a good one. Quickly, quickly!
Hey, Orc, you interested in treasure? I knew that would get your attention. Word from the river dock here is that one of the miners in the venture company's Boulder Lode mine, just northeast of here, discovered an emerald the size of your fist. I know a few buyers who'd be interested in getting their hands on something like that, and I'd be willing to go half and half on its sale. You in?
Hit the road!
Pushy little dude. Alright, we got the manual page. We need to get the cat's eye emerald. I guess I need 5 hits. Got it. Thought that was a little too easy. Boss Copperplug. Manual cover. Pages and then cat's eye emerald. Savory Deviate Delight recipe. That makes 3. Slayer. Chair recipe. Cat's eye. Not enough pages for the manual though. There we go. Now we're talking. Do I need to combine those together? I have to read that once I get out of here. Alright, time to read that operating manual for the Samoflange. Samoflange control console can be used to automatically regulate the flow of fuels, gases, liquids, and related machinery. Once initial configuration has been completed, it should run worry-free with minor maintenance. Brief listing of control console components, or brief listing of control console components from left to right. Main power lever. 1 main power lever. The engaged position enables the Samoflange. The control mechanism will now automatically disengage when the lever is put in the off position. This will merely begin the cooldown process, at which point it will take roughly 1 to 2 minutes, depending on the situation, to turn off. Important note: the main power lever can only be manipulated when the 3 control valves on the actual machinery have been disengaged. These valves can be shut off in any order. The first is the main control valve, which can be found at the base of the large vertical smokestack. Next, the fuel control valve can be found on the large pipe which leads from the fuel tanks. There should be 3 of them, to the smokestack. Finally, the regulator valve can be found on the lower of the 2 large cylindrical tanks that flow into the smokestack. 2. Fuel gauges. Displays the current pressure in the primary, secondary, and tertiary fuel tanks. 3. Flow gauge. Displays the current rate of flow within the system. 4. Flow controls. Increase or decrease the flow rates. This is automatically controlled by the Samoflange control mechanism. 5. Temperature gauge. Displays the operating temperature of the system in general. Well, now you know how to operate a Samoflange.
Don't waste my time.
If only we knew which one of the miners had found the emerald, it'd be a walk in the park. Look at the size of that thing. We're going to be rich. Let's see. According to the rates I've seen on gems going into Undermine, I should be able to figure out your cut. 50%. Don't worry. Now let's see. I think this should do about right. Pleasure doing business with you, story reader.
It's worth 50% as bargain gloves. Nice math there, Goblin. But I'll just keep the ones I have. It's nice.
What's the word on the street?
Did you find Copperplug? You found it! Wow, it's over 600 pages, only 30 of which are intentionally left blank. Let's see. Chapter 3. Backsplicing the reverse crankshaft flywheel pulley? Interesting. Chapter 7. Valve timing for the high-pressure expansion condenser? This stuff is great, and I still don't know what this thing does. Here, have some of my old tools. Let's fire this thing up one last time.
See you around, friend.
Let's get this Samoflange operational. All I have to do is resequence the oscillating coolant pressure valves. It's beautiful. Have we figured out what it does yet? No idea, but it's doing it perfectly. Is that a working Samoflange? Throttle it up. Max power.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Guys, you're lucky you didn't lose any limbs.
Sputter valve, you're a genius. I'll take 30. Right away, Nas.
Yeah.
Looks like your work here is done, Warlock. You'd better head back to the crossroads. Luckily for you, my Silver Bullet X831 prototype is finished, and she's ready for a test drive. What do you say? What do you say you do me one last favor and take her for a little spin? One of my assistants will accompany you. Your sweet, sweet ride is waiting on the platform behind me. Just hop on it when you're ready.
Keep your ear to the ground.
It's a pretty sweet ride. Let's do this gyro tilt. Yeah, buddy.
Wow, wow, wow! I can't believe Splintervalve actually let me drive this baby. Have I mentioned this is my first time flying? Don't worry, though. I have everything under control.
Now I'm worried.
Man, oh man! Just look at that amazing view! Are those lions? Oops! I almost let go of the steering wheel there. Wait until the guys back home find out about this. This is so totally geared out. My dream is to be as brilliant as Splintervalve someday. You should see his design for a two-wheeled tricycle. Well, here we are, back at the crossroads, safe and sound.
Yep.
Huh? Hold on, the engine stalled. Whoa, what's going on? No, this can't be happening. This wasn't part of the travel plan. Ah! Looks like we're taking an unexpected detour. Hold on tight.
Oh no. There goes my pilot. This'll end well.
Splitting throats and stabbing backs are what I do best. I don't suppose you want help with some of that, do you? I thought you were a goner. Glad to see you're still in one piece. Since you're here, Warlock, perhaps you can help me with a small problem. The blasted harpies have been ravaging our caravan supplies for too long. It's time we slit a few of their throats and diminish their numbers. The most devastating attack will destroy a good section of their lower chain of command, and then we can work our way to the top. Take out witchwing harpies of any kind in the northwest and bring me 6 witchwing talons. That should be a good start. The only way to stop the harpy raiders is to destroy their chain of command. The harpies are led by fearless lieutenants, witchwing slayers. If the slayers fall, the rest will follow. Go to the dry hills and cut down the witchwing slayers. Make sure they die painfully, story reader. We want those harpy wretches to know the idiocy of picking fights with the Horde.
Strength.
Will do, buddy.
Grab my water bottle here real quick.
Alrighty. Beat up some nasty harpies. Give me your talon.
Death to your kind! Serena Bloodfeather will rip out your eyes and feast upon your heart. Rexar's ally? Murderer!
Tag it out. Suck, right?
Our matron craves the taste of your blood.
It's too far away.
You will pay for my sister's death.
Range.
Death to your kind.
The Witchwing Harpies live in the dry hills to the north. You drop the last Witchwing Talon into your bag. Thanks to you, the lower ranks of the Witchwing Harpies will no longer be a problem for Darsok's caravans. Slay some more slayers. Open up my beat up.
Why do you call?
You examine the destruction around you and nod in satisfaction. The Harpies' leaders have been dealt with, for now. The Harpies you've killed mention their matron, Serena Bloodfeather. Judging from their vile hatred toward the Horde, she must hold some kind of deep-seated grudge. You decide to hunt down Serena Bloodfeather and end matters once and for all. Got Serena's head. Now back to her. Pour it in.
My talons will slice you to shreds, invader.
Zug.
You're not getting anything until I see Serena's head. Ha! Well done, story reader. Very well done. I wasn't sure you were up to the task, but you've proven yourself quite the cutthroat. Thank you again for helping us suppress the harpy epidemic. Here is your reward. Use it well. Now that the threat here has been stilled, you should return to the crossroads. Thurk would like to speak to you. Farewell, friend.
Dabu.
Ooh, my first ring. Oh, I'm all pretty. Pretty orc. Get rid of some of this junk. That's a pretty cool offhand. Guess I throw it away. At least I got the appearance. That's all that really matters about that. I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break here. Shouldn't be longer than just a couple minutes. I'm just going to set up a little sign on my stream here real quick. Alrighty, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Take that sign back off. And back to business.
What do you need?
Hello, story reader. I have heard of your deeds from Darsak. You are a valuable warlock of the Horde indeed. The battle in Ashenvale rages on without relent. Our forces at the Morsharan ramparts are in desperate need of reinforcements and supplies. We have a major shipment of medicines and food headed north, and I need a capable warlock like you to guard it. Rocco Whipshank waits for you at the road north of the crossroads. Let him know you are ready to accompany the caravan.
Go with honor.
Will do, buddy. Always happy to help the Horde. Let's do this, Rocco.
Thrall Hall.
is that what just took off?
Go forth to victory.
Yeah, kind of.
What
I
you
missed
need
it, buddy.
for the Horde.
Seriously, just let it take off without me.
Speak, friend.
Here we go. I need another drink. These Horde voices are a lot more demanding than Alliance.
Story reader, glad to see you're still in one piece. I saw a rocket fly by earlier and heard your voice screaming, so I was a bit worried. We have one last shipment to take care of. Talk to me when you're ready and we'll get going.
I'm ready, let's go.
May your blades never dull.
Everybody on board. This caravan's leaving for the Morshan Rampart.
Buddy. Getting close and personal with this dude.
How are you doing back there? Not too bumpy, I hope.
Yeah, it's kind of the last thing I'm worried about, bub.
Our enemies wouldn't dare attack us as close to the crossroads. That's further out, but we'll have to watch our backs. My family has been running caravan routes in the Barrens since Orgrimmar was settled. We raise and train the Kodos ourselves. My sister Nagala is the best Kodo breeder outside of Mulgore. Bet you didn't know that a Kodo can eat its own weight in grass each day. Sure, it is a lot to shovel when it comes out the other end. Or sure is a lot to shovel. Hope you don't mind, but we'll stop at Dreadness Camp to pick up additional supplies and fresh mounts for the last leg of the journey. Nagala will have her famous grilled Zerva chops waiting for us, no doubt. She says I need to cut back and eat more vegetables, but I don't think I've gained that much weight. That much weight, do you?
You look pretty beefcake to me, buddy. I don't think you gotta worry about getting too fat there. Uh-oh. It's an ambush.
The burning blade sends its greetings. Quickly now, grab one of them while I take the supply cart. Which one should I take? The fat one. He'll make for a nice sacrifice. Help! Let me go!
Well, that sucks.
I can't attack that.
Can't attack them and whoop their butts. They're just like sitting here. I guess that's a bug.
Mogra!
This is terrible news, story reader. At least you arrived safely.
I really not do a female orc, that's hard.
They took Balgor and the caravan supplies from our very doorstep. Those supplies are vital for our victory against the Alliance in Ashervale and Balgor. If anything happens to my dear little brother, I'll rip every Burning Blade member to shreds myself. Story reader, I need you to rescue Balgor and the captured caravan. Follow the path just north of us up into Dreadmist Peak. Do not let any of those Burning Blade dogs live.
May your blades never dull.
Thought she was gonna mount them. Jesse has a little raptor pet. It's happy. wiped them all out. Good thing I'm on a normal server and don't have to worry about PvP. I might be a little hosed there.
Loktar.
Story reader, you came for me!
Balgor sobs in relief.
Listen, story reader, we can't leave quite yet. I managed to overhear their plans while they were preparing for the ritual sacrifice. They're planning to use a powerful artifact called a demon seed to launch a full-scale attack on the Horde. They're keeping it under close guard over in that cave. If you can get your hands on the demon seed, we should take it to my sister Nagala. She'll know what to do with it.
For the Horde.
Will do, buddy. Looks like we all gotta wait for it. It's hammer time. Go ahead and take it. I'll be chivalrous. Back to dancing while I wait for the demon seed. Voidwalker's just like, why? Why are we waiting? Because respawns are a pain in the butt. That's why. Goblin gliders, that'd be pretty funny.
Glory to the Horde.
What did you find at the top of the mountain?
Is that a little bit better female orc voice?
Story reader, you're back. Balgor made it down before you, and he's already eaten 2 bowls of raptor stew. Considering that his appetite hasn't suffered, I'm sure he will be fit to travel in no time. I'll make sure that this artifact is taken care of. You've done us a great service today. You've managed to stir the Burning Blade's nest. Our scouts report that they are gathering for an attack. You must complete the caravan's journey before they arrive. The supplies are packed, the coders are rested, and I hope you don't mind, but I made a few adjustments to your gun. If you meet up with any resistance, shoot first and ask questions later. Quickly, they come. Speak to me when you're ready to leave.
Farewell.
I'm ready, let's do this.
And honor.
I can hear the howls of the Burning Blade as we speak. The Kodos are ready to ride for the Moshan ramparts. Tell me when you are ready to leave.
I'm ready to ride. Let's do this. What's up, Balgor?
Good to see you again, friend. Make haste and hop on while the way is still clear.
Ooh, now we got a spiral barrage on the gun. I can dig it. Still using an air gun. Yep, still using an air gun. Just a little bit of a bug there, Blizz. Oh man, they're coming for us. They've got rear wings. It's a lot more intense than the last caravan ride.
Good shooting. That one won't be getting up anytime soon.
Yeah, just the one.
They're coming from all sides. Hang on just a little longer. We're almost there.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Plume up midair. Oh, now they just give up. They got like a small army there.
Strength and
What is it, Warlock? Some days we gain corner. Other days we are beaten back behind our walls. Every day we bury more of our brothers and sisters.
Kodrick pauses and takes a deep breath.
Not only have the supplies you brought strengthened our troops, but your heroic deeds have inspired them as well. Thank you, Warlock. Loktar, Orc! The campaign is finally underway. Soon all of Ashenvale will be in the grip of the Horde. As we expected, our offensive is forcing the enemy to test our defenses at every position. Here at Morshan, their assault has been decimated, but as the Vice Titans, they will have no choice but to continue to press us here. Scout the region, Warlock. Search for Night Elf survivors and cut them down before they can regroup for another assault. Gorat is one of the Horde's most adept assassins. The mere mention of his name strikes fear into the hearts of our Alliance foes. He is reliable, fiercely loyal, and, until now, punctual. Something's not right, Warlock. Gorat's mission was to find and eliminate the elf in charge of this assault on the ramparts. He should be somewhere in the region of the Fallen Sky Lake. Find him.
for the Horde.
It's water.
How may I
Trim.
aid you?
Greetings, Warlock, and welcome to the ramparts. Something may appear a little chaotic here. Or things may appear a little chaotic here, but do not worry. Kodrak has this juncture sealed up tight. Not a single elf has breached our lines. While you're here, I'm expecting a shipment of fresh supplies from Orgrimmar any day. But our watchmen are running dangerously low on arrows. Bring me any you find, and I will make it worth your trouble.
Farewell.
The winds guide you.
Our forces are holding up. Our forces are holding up admirably, Warlock. Be that it may, there are yet wounded to attend to. Many still in the field of battle. Wow. I have created a salve that should grant the wounded enough energy to return to the ramparts for treatment. Please administer it to any in need before they become lost to us.
Ancestors watch over you.
Grab the side path. is, you stinking elf. You're only probably like centuries years old, but it's cool.
For the Horde! For the Horde!
Get back up, buddy.
Death to the Alliance!
Get back up into action, buddy.
Death to the Alliance.
Is that what they're all gonna say?
Blood and Thunder Orc!
How may I aid you?
Many thanks, Warlock.
Alrighty, now we just need to slay some bowmen and collect some more arrows. The main reason the Horde wants to take Ashenvale back is they need lumber. This place has plenty of it. I don't know if you noticed in Duratar and the Barrens, but there isn't much lumber around there. So they're gonna chop down these centuries-year-old trees and use them to build stuff. Night Elves are not very happy about that. They love the trees. Like I was saying, some of them are so old, I can't even imagine.
Something first.
Okay, 2 more bowmen. Oh, poor Gorat.
Listen carefully, Orc.
Gorat coughs deeply as he strains to speak.
It was an ambush. We were returning to the ramparts. All of us lost. We discovered their leader.
Gorat painstakingly fills a vial with the blood spilling from one of his wounds.
My men must be avenged. Bring this to Kodrick. He will know what to do.
Gorat expires.
Poor Gorat. jumping night elves.
Thank you, Orc. I shall include your service to the Horde in my report. I should have these troops fit to fight again in no time.
Winds be at your back.
Peace, friend.
Have you collected the arrows we need, Warlock? Well done, Warlock. This should help get us by until our shipment arrives.
Be careful.
Good work, Warlock. Your efforts will help keep the enemy on their heels while our forces sweep across the land. Did you find Gorat, Warlock?
Patrick listens intently as you share Gorat's last words.
It is as I feared, then. May his rest be peaceful, only not yet. The Horde may have never known one more loyal than Gorat. He never failed to complete a mission, and it would seem that he refuses to allow this to be his first. Gorat had you deliver this vial for a purpose. Dinah is the daughter of a revered shaman and is more powerful than she appears. Bring her the vial and hope that we are not too late.
Down.
You wish to speak?
What have you there, Orc? Let's have a look, Warlock. Fortune is with us this day, Orc. Gorat's blood was fresh enough for me to conduct a special ritual taught to me as a child. Use this imbued blood on Gorat's corpse to summon forth his lingering spirit. Do his final bidding, then report back here to Kadric. Spirits keep you safe, friend.
Walk with me, Earthman.
Will do. Oh. That's a misguiding quest marker there, that is. Should have known when I was talking to her. She said go to dude's corpse. If only I could remember exactly where that was. I was somewhere over here to the west. I feel like I've gone too far. Kind of a useless quest marker. Gorat, where's your corpse? I don't remember. There we go.
Thank you, friend. I could not rest knowing that my mission had not been completed. And that my men's sacrifice had not been avenged. We must hurry now. I sense that my time is short. Follow me closely and prepare for battle.
Do some RP walking with you. Because you want to walk all slow. Thought your time was short. Figured you'd at least run. I got no respect for the dead. Shame on me.
Captain Alan Delad conceals himself on the island ahead, cowardly issuing orders to his underlings. He must fall. Show yourself, elf coward! Face your death with honor!
Is he there? There we go.
How many times must I have you killed, orc? Curse you, wild imp vermin! This force belongs to the Calderai.
Ugh. These orc voices take a lot out of me.
Blood and
Well done, Orc. The elf captain is dead, and the soul of one of our beloved brethren can sleep in peace. I shall pass on word of your deeds to my superiors in Orgrimmar.
hail.
Godric has just received fresh orders for our troops. I hear we're to begin offensive strikes into Ashenvale. I have far too few supplies to support an assault, and my shipment from Orgrimmar has yet to arrive. I am forced to improvise and could use your help, Warlock. Speak with Godric and ask him for the reins to Brutisk. The Kodo will take you to the Warsong labor camp. Once there, seek out Gorka and ask her to load you up with logs.
Goodbye.
Dr. Cadric.
What do you need?
What is it, Warlock?
Troon is in need of lumber from the Warsong camp. I need to use Brutus to haul it.
Strength.
Brutusk. Can I mount him?
Strength and honor.
I see him.
Brawl on. Go for.
What's going on here? I'm thinking I'm gonna have to restart this.
Some. Go with honor.
Yeah. Let's try this again. Just a little buggy.
What brings you here? Loktar.
What? Now I can't do it again?
Double.
What's going on? There we go. Don't know what exactly did it, but now I can ride this giant Kodo. Dude is enormous. Oh jeez, and he hops. Brutus roars as he leaps into the ambush. I'd be scared out of my mind facing a Kodo that big. Kodos in general are already pretty scary. Gorka.
Welcome, Warlock. It is good to see that the road to Morshan Ramparts remains clear. Troon needs wood, huh? Normally I could provide, but not today. With constant elf attacks, gathering lumber is dangerous work. The peons I have left are reluctant to venture into the woods. You want wood? Then go convince the peons to work, and keep them safe. I cannot afford to lose any more.
Yes.
Me not working till else is gone.
Come now, friend, you can chop and I will protect you from the elves, okay?
You keep a lookout, Orc. The elves are everywhere. I have bad feeling about this.
Hey, you're making Making me all jealous. How'd you get up there?
There you go, Orc. Thanks, Orc.
Speak, friend.
Me not dying for a little wood.
Come now, friend. You chop, and I will protect you from the elves,
Be
okay?
safe.
You not gonna let me die, huh? Okay then. I'm trusting you. Don't let me die.
No longer shall we tolerate your presence here, Orc.
There you go, Orc.
Zug zug.
Me not dying for a little wood.
Come now, friend. You chop, and I will protect you from the elves, okay?
You don't look very tough, but okay.
Yeah, I only have demons at my command.
I'm trusting you. Don't let me die.
The Horde is not welcome in our lands, Orc. Now die! Thanks for the wood.
There you go, Orc.
Big scary stealth spider.
Me not dying for a little wood.
Come now, friend. You chop, and I will protect... Whatever, I'll protect you.
You don't look very tough, but okay.
Oh, it's about time to wrap this up. Just have to hurry up there, Orky. Mr. Peon.
I have bad feeling about this.
You'll be fine. I got you. See, they didn't even attack us. You big sissy. Alright. Well, that does it for me for the night. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and have yourselves a good night.